Welcome to the Kellyanne Cares podcast, a one-of-a-kind show created to become your number one tool for your personal growth and business development. My name is Kelly, former pro makeup artist and luxury travel expert turned multi-passionate entrepreneur. My purpose is to get you organized to become the most productive version of yourself in both business and life. I'm here to show you that if you manifest, visualize, and put in the work, your dreams will indeed turn into a reality. Tune in to hear raw, unfiltered conversations from myself as well as my expert guests as we discuss our wins and losses, habits and routines, and what keeps us motivated, stimulated, and inspired. I promise to add value, raise awareness, help you take action, and incorporate more wellness into your day. Life is short. Invest in yourself. Make your own rules. Create your own happiness. And most importantly, enjoy the ride. Buckle up. Today's podcast experience starts now. Hello. Do you recognize my voice? Do you remember me? It has been way too long, and I'm here to give you the 411 on why I have not been podcasting. So here's the deal. I thought 2023 was rough. The first quarter of 2024 was just as intense, if not more. I went through a breast cancer scare. I had about 6 mammograms in the matter of, 48 hours. I'm happy to report that everything is crystal clear now. And that was very nerve-wracking, very traumatic, my PTSD kicked into full effect. My mental health was struggling. And I'm also writing a new book for you and developing another one, as well as writing for 6 shows. So the last thing I want to do is record a show and especially spend any time on social media unless it's like recipes or something. Like my brain, I just could not handle like one more thing. And I also, in 2024, have a lot of things on my to-do list, including, making more money, but obviously not having social media have anything to do with it. So first of all, I'm grateful that you're here. I'm so excited to share what's to come. And God, 2023 was like, I barely recorded shows. And this is my 7th year podcasting with this show. And I'm finally ready to dive back in. I think it's because I'm writing for all these other shows for my clients and I'm getting re-inspired, getting re-motivated. And sometimes you just writer's block. I wish there was a better word for that, but I had it, and then mental health on top, and then healing and grieving, and then a cancer scare. No, thank you. So that's where I was. But now I'm back, and I'm just really excited to be bringing in more revenue to my business from other things having to do with less social media. So I just made a list of things I really want to do. So I am actually I'm so excited to share this. I don't think I even posted about this. I'm going to start doing Amazon live streams and sharing all my favorite products that I'm obsessed with that I buy off Amazon all the time, especially when it comes to wellness and work stuff. My treadmill, all of my Guru Nanda stuff. I'm obsessed with oral hygiene, especially since I spent an Escalade payment on my mouth a couple years ago after all that chemo and steroids destroyed my mouth. And I'm in a healing stage and maintenance stage now of my life and my mouth. So I need to share all of these products because they're so, so good. And I finally got approved. I've had an Amazon storefront for years now, and I've never really promoted my products, but very soon you'll see all my videos there. And you'll also see that I am going to start going live every week on Amazon. I got approved. I'm so excited. So I'm going to rent out a studio space. I'm going to have all my lighting, and I'm just going to share with you what products you need to know about, my Skinny Confidential ice roller, my favorite leggings, things I used when I originally wrote Everything is Messy, such as pantry products, just my favorite business and productivity tools, and just fun shit. I'm obsessed with those Amazon videos on TikTok, things you need to see, everybody was posting about them during the pandemic. We all thought the world was ending. So why not spend our money on shit we don't need? So I would always go down these rabbit holes of 10 things you need for your office on Amazon right now. And I would just save every single video. And beginning it started rose gold office vibe stuff, but then it went into ice cube trays, stuff for kids, my friends' kids, and it's never ending. It's never ending. and I want a piece of it. I want to share all of my favorite tools and just products. Like, I'm going to narrow it down to like wellness and work. I feel like that's like a good thing to like umbrella it under. But every week I'm going to start going live on Amazon. I'm so excited. I am switching up my social media repurposing game, and I'll do another business show on that soon because it's really important, based off of like the research and the numbers and everything I'm doing. I want to do another episode on my morning and evening routine that I am very religious about, but the last few months I have not. And it really has thrown off my game. Like, I wrote a book about this and I'm rewriting a book about it. Like, I know better, but yet I'm not doing it. And that's why I feel like shit. But lately, okay, first of all, today, it's like almost 90 degrees in Las Vegas. And we all just had winter coats on. It was like a winter tundra, like 40 degrees last week. I think it was exactly 7 days ago, actually. So the weather in Las Vegas is very bipolar. I got my first sunburn last week, and then I had on a fur coat like 3 days later. Like, you just can't make it up. It's so weird. I want to really focus on more of my wellness, especially like healing and grieving and all of that. So I'm going to do more episodes on that because what I'm doing, I think, will make a lot more sense, like in a special episode. But I'm going to start working on other projects and like sharing the behind the scenes with you, especially the Amazon stuff. If you're trying to find another way to make money without social media, please sign up for my newsletter because I'm going to share with you. And this isn't one of those newsletters because I literally just signed up for one. Like, comment, everybody's using ManyChat. I have it. My clients have it. I do it for them. When somebody says comment website, like in the comments, and then all of a sudden they're in your DMs, like blowing you up, right? So I did that for this Amazon product, ended up being a training. She gave me no information whatsoever. My newsletter, there's my other phone. I'm such like a rookie podcaster today. I totally forgot to turn that off. I did shut the window and the washer and dryer going, so there's that. But let me just turn this down. This is just going to be a short, like, hi, I missed you, this is what's to come episode anyway. So what else? I had signed up for this newsletter and there was no information. And I'm like, now you want me to pay $237? No, I'm all about sharing is caring and everything I need to know. Like right now, if you go to any of my social media channels, you'll see so much information on podcasting that I'm just giving you. Like, I cannot stand that. Like, sign up for my email and there's no information. And then you have to pay for a course. I don't even have any courses right now that I'm promoting. I don't even want to do courses. I want to talk to humans and like just help them. So if you're interested in doing something on Amazon, sign up for my newsletter because I'm going to be sharing like what I'm doing. So you can just do the same. I'm going to tell you for free. Like, just sign up. You can go to kellyannecares.com. You'll also get like free guides delivered to your inbox that are going to help you be organized so that you can become your most productive self, so that you can achieve all your goals and start monetizing and turn your dreams into a profitable reality. If you didn't listen to the intro of my show, there it is again. Anyway, so that's what's going on. I want to do more things that will bring me joy and money and time and sanity without social media. So that's that. So obviously I'm going to be recording more shows, which I'm so excited about. I'm going to be involving more brands. You will be hearing from a very special brand who sponsored today's episode very soon. And actually, let me just fill you in right now. Today's episode is brought to you by Susie McColgan Art. Susie is based out of Saginaw, Michigan, which, crazy story, I actually went there many, many summers ago when I worked on a very small cruise line, and it is the quaintest little town. And let me just tell you, if you do not remember that Taylor Swift painting that went viral Super Bowl weekend, that was Susie's work. She put in probably like 150 hours or something like that to paint Taylor Swift. I mean, there are lyrics of Taylor in her hair. Her first performance, what she looked like, is painted in one of her eyes. I mean, the amount of incredible specifications and intricate details that go into her work are just unbelievable. They are so stunning. If you have yet to visit SusieMcColgan.com, today is the day that you need to do so, because she's not only an artist, but she's a portrait painter, a teacher, and she even does a ton of commission work. So as I said, she's based out of Saginaw, Michigan, but she also just got signed with a gallery in Cincinnati. It's called ADC Gallery, and it's very well known, and you can see her peony flowers there, limited edition series. And she also has done Taylor Swift, Tom Brady, Oprah. I mean, the list goes on. She has one-of-a-kind work. She has series. She has commission work. She has murals throughout Michigan and hospital wings. I can go on and on about her work because it's seriously stunning. It's so bright. It's so detailed. And it's sure to liven up any room. It's going to add sophistication. It's going to add more joy to your office, your studio, your school, your hospital, your mural, your small business. She's actually at a brewery as we speak, discussing some painting work there. I know because she's also an incredible client, and I've been so honored to work with her, which is why I think it's so important to share her work with you now. So if you have yet to see SusieMcColgan.com and all of her work, I will drop her link in the show notes for you, as well as her social links, because you have got to check out this Tom Brady, Oprah, and especially Taylor Swift viral painting. It launched right before, she released it right before Super Bowl, perfect timing. And you're going to see it popping up again because Taylor's new album is coming out. So again, visit SusieMcColgan.com for all your fine art and commission needs, and make sure you check the show notes for those links. Okay, if you guys do not go visit SusieMcColgan.com after this episode, you are truly missing out. Just go scroll her socials. She has so much going on. She's winning awards like left and right. It's like out of control. Go check out her LinkedIn for that. Anyway, she deserves all of her success, and her work is just like so bright and lively and stunning, as I just mentioned. Something else I want to share with you is that I'm now working with Blackwing. Well, I guess I could say again. When I released Everything is Messy, I was working with them because I wrote my entire book with their pencils. Blackwing is a company that creates tools so that you can live your best life when it comes to journaling, sketching, drawing, writing books. Their pencils are one of a kind. They have this insane cult following. And I actually wrote about how I found the pencils in Everything is Messy, which is crazy. So then I reached out to them and I'm like, hey, I would love to involve you in my pre-sale for my book. And they said yes. And so I still now am writing books with these pencils. Like, they're unbelievable. They have special sharpeners and erasers and different volumes of pencils, types of lead for specific types of like sketching and writing. And I could go on and on. Like, if you're going to give me Sharpies and pencils and highlighters, like, those are my favorite things. Anyway, I am now officially working with them. So if you go to my link tree, you will see where you can click on Blackwing, and you can just like become obsessed, just as I am, with all of their products. And I just wanted to share that with you because besides like Repurpose.io and my Rise Coffee and my Guru Nanda and my treadmill and like things I've been talking about that I'm like obsessed with, like that's on the list. So of course I had to share it with you because we're coming back with an all new season. This is, again, like I said, my 7th year of podcasting. And I just want to share more of the products that like I truly use every day and absolutely love. And I'm like really obsessed with, like my Trader Joe's skincare. And I know a lot of those are like a visual. I really don't want to get into video podcasting, but I'm like feeling this nudge to like start releasing videos on Spotify. I don't know. If you're listening on Spotify, let me know in the poll or the Q&A, like your thoughts on that. And if you're not listening on Spotify, you can actually go over there now and see the polls as well. And there's always a Q&A and a poll under each episode. So I get them, like if you were to leave something today, I see it like tomorrow. So don't think I'm not answering you. It takes a little bit. But what else? I am just like in my writing, healing, grieving era. Less grieving, more healing, and a hell of a lot more writing. And when I'm in my writing era, my writing bubble, it's like really hard to talk because I'm just like in the zone. And I am currently the brain of seven total podcasts. plus the books. So I have to like take breaks and then work on some clients like at 4 a.m. and some at like 9 o'clock at night. And just depends on like what I'm currently writing for them. But I'm just excited to be back. I hope you're excited to hear my voice. I had to record so many times because I was sick, shocker. And I sounded like I was smoking cigars. And then I was like, well, fuck it. Let me just record an episode. But then I couldn't stop coughing. And, you know, like you can hear the cough drops in your mouth. So it's like annoying to listen to, I think. So I don't know. I just waited. But I haven't really been this ready to come back, like mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I just wasn't ready to come back. I needed a break. But now that I'm developing other shows and I'm like, oh my God, like this is why I do this. Like I want to help other people like get to where they want to be. Like I want to inspire more people. I want to motivate more people. Like I'm rewriting a book. I'm creating a journal. Like you guys are going to love this. Like I really hope that you love it. I'm putting like everything I have into this because it's just so important for me to produce quality content that's like truly going to lift you up and like change your fucking life. Like point blank. Like that's it. Like that is why I do what I do. I recently was awarded something for my book. I didn't end up going to the event that was in Phoenix, but I was awarded best self-help book by it's an international award, which is amazing, that I mentioned I think on my last episode actually. And then I recently was just named one of the top 15 coaches in Las Vegas by this publication I just posted on my social media, that I had happened to log into my LinkedIn and I saw like my name everywhere. And I was like, what the hell is this? So it's a blog based out of Toronto, and they do all these blog posts about the top 15 types of coaches or top 15 something in like random cities. So they selected me and wrote like this whole thing about me. And like, I was just so honored and grateful. And like, that's so nice. Like, especially when you're having a shitty day and like something happens and you're just like, oh my God, like I really needed that to happen. Or I always like to tell people like, oh my God, I love your hair. Like, I love your skirt. Like, you never know, like saying things like that, like in somebody's having like the shittiest day, like that really could turn their whole day around. So if you're somebody that doesn't do things like that, maybe just like try, you know, you don't have to buy the person's coffee order behind you at the drive-through, but you can, you know, say like, oh my God, I love your shoes to the woman in front of you at Home Goods in the checkout line that's always like 5 hours long. You know what I mean? Just be more kind in 2024. I feel like the world just needs that right now. I mean, I feel like I need it, so I give forward, like, you know, do the same for others. But I think that's all I wanted to catch you up on so far. Let me know what kind of episodes you want to hear more of. I'm not about to bring on guests just yet, but as you may or may not know, I have a list of like more than 300 guests now that I haven't even gone through. But I really just have a lot of content that is in my notebooks that I want to get to you, like personal content first before I start bringing on guests. But I really do want to bring on guests. I'm like not ready to do that just yet, like again. You know, it is my 7th year podcasting. I want to do things a little bit more differently. I want to do shorter episodes. I want to tell you about more of the products that I'm using that I just like love, that help me not only like in my personal life, but also professional. And I want to help you save time, money, and energy. So if you're looking for products before my next shows go out or post, you can always go to kellyannecares.com and then click on brands I love, and there's discounts for you everywhere. And if you have any questions, again, about like the Amazon live streams I'm about to do, how you can make money from Amazon, how you can make money off of social media, like just if you have any questions, just seriously like slide into my DMs on any platform and let's just like hop on a FaceTime, like, or binge my content. Like I have so much free content, like not only just on this podcast 7 years, but my YouTube, my Instagram, my TikTok. So even Pinterest, I get like 20 something thousand views a month on my Pinterest. Like people are constantly searching for information